What's up, guys? Cloud and Hayate here, and today we're going to be going over the new structure decks, Fable Waltz and the Guardian Vortex.
Yes,
Uh,
sir. We're going to be covering the two new starter decks that introduce the Vortex mechanic and the Overclock mechanic.
yeah, so super excited. You get to hear our thoughts on that, and let's get to it. First off, we're going to talk about the one of the new structure decks, the Guardian Vortex. This is
Ah, my
Wyatt's
baby.
big baby, guys, big baby.
Look at him. Look at my little fluffy man.
I
Look
know.
at him. He's a little bird. Uh,
Go ahead,
so
Wyatt.
yeah, this card's really strong. It's probably still going to be like the one of. I think the one from the EX set is better, but this is definitely the game's gotten to the points where 5 eggs, especially in green, is where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so this will probably be our one of Fluffy, since
Fluffy.
yeah. So during your turn, Zafaga gets relatively large, no matter which version, EX7 or the starter deck one,
Mm-hmm.
due to the inheritables. So you can suspend a very large stack. So it's going to be good against big mon matchups and single stack decks. But the memory that you get out of the EX7 Fluffy Mon is just going to be way more valuable.
Gotcha. Let me go and read that real quick. So, Fluffymon from the Structure 18 set, new egg. When attacking once returned, you may suspend
Oh yeah, my bad.
one of the other Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. Ooh, we're back to like green mechanics where it's tapping, or
Yes.
suspending, which I think is good because I feel like green hasn't had a two like I mean we had Tyrant like we talked about in our Taylor's video, but overall just like not as strong as a presence as we'd like to.
Yeah, and we'll see that a lot going forward with Galemon's line and the Zafaga line. It's a very green, very efficient, very Digivolve for cheap, uh, get very big, and swing very large numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definite back to old green mechanics.
Which is good. I think we need to go back to that. I think there's been a lot of
But
blurred lines, but
yeah, I agree. But with this Biomon getting a small support to Fortitude,
mhm,
which Fortitude is, I figured we were never going to see support for again. Which originally when Terromon and Galemon got leaked,
mhm,
before Vortex was a mechanic and
yeah.
confirmed, I was really, really expecting them to have Fortitude.
Mm,
But Vortex is just such an insane mechanic. I'm excited to see how it works.
it's great.
But this
Definitely.
Biomon's very simple.
Mhm,
You're gonna Digivolve for one in the back, promote, swing, Fortitude, play itself. So you kind of get you can essentially get 2 bodies out of it.
yeah. Really
So that's kind
effective.
of cool. Yeah, but we'll never actually probably see play. It's very sealed.
Mhm. Are you are
Same
you
with.
are you personally gonna take it out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is getting replaced instantly. You're gonna play 3 Terramon.
um, do you think like regular birds is gonna be doing this? Like,
I think this card could have like a place if someone wants to ever try like some variant of Rookie Rush
mhm,
again.
yeah.
I think this card would be very effective in a Rookie Rush deck. Uh,
Mm,
or yeah, some sort of like Rookie aggro deck. I don't think Red Birds would ever really play it because they really want their inheritables.
yeah.
So cute card, but it's going to be a relegated
It's gonna be
like
cut.
bulk.
Gotcha.
Same
Okay.
with this Falcomon. Very
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah. Falcomon 2K 3
Very
drop.
very sealed.
With
When attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon.
mhm.
Again, that should have been the inheritable,
Yeah.
but
It's okay.
he's gonna get cut. So let's move on to the meat and potatoes here.
Yeah.
This
Terrible.
card is great. Terromon on play, check top 3, add one card with Avian and Bird in its traits, and one card with Vortex Warrior or Liberator in the traits, and bottom deck the rest. Super good searcher. Uh, its first hit is going to hit everything in your line, and its
Mhm.
second hit is going to hit all your tamers. It's going to hit your options, and it's going to hit Zafaga.
That's so good, dude.
So you're pretty much on play, guaranteed to add 2. And then
Two card.
inheritable
Mhm.
is, yeah,
Oh,
2
that's
card hit
big,
out of
dude.
3,
2K.
huge. And then the inheritables plus 2K during your turn, massive. Zafaga's going to be huge during your turn.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be roughly 18 to 20. I think you can get him up to 20K
Yeah.
with promo Galemon,
Hmm.
but Yeah, Zafaga is gonna be around 18k with Vortex. Gonna
Okay.
be swinging over most things.
Most
Very
bodies,
very
yeah.
nice.
Did as
Very big.
for you, did you ever wish this was like all turns instead?
Uh, yeah. Sometimes, but a body that's unaffected by Digimon effects, kind of annoying.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, but yeah. Now we
Munchomon,
can move on to the Mucho Man.
Muchomon.
Muchomon.
Yeah,
When this
cool.
Digimon, when an effect suspends this Digimon, one of your opponent or one of your Digimon with
Avian
Avian
bird.
and Bird gets plus 3k until the end of your turn. End of your opponent's turn. Yeah, this card kind of addresses what we were just talking about with the Terramon's inheritable.
Hmm.
Um, and then has a piercing as inheritable. This is pretty solid. Again, you're gonna be playing. This could be techable at like a 2 of in the list if you can find space for it. Me personally, I'm just gonna be playing the 3 of each Terramon or 4 of each Terramon.
The
Uh,
piercing hair is pretty good. Maybe like I feel like maybe a tech of to get that pierce off. If you think so or no?
Maybe, but the promo Galemon when Digivolving gives you
Oh, piercing
piercing.
already as well. Okay, okay.
So
I
when you
see, I see.
Digivolve up,
Okay,
for
then.
recur, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
for recurring piercing, again, this card could be techable for
Mm-hmm.
sure because it is an
Entertainable,
Alterna's effect. Yeah,
entertainable for
absolutely.
sure. I mean,
Unlike this next dude.
yeah, Kiwimon, play cost of 3, Digivolve for 2, 3 KDP. Effect says on play or on deletion, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Rule, this has vegetation in its typing.
You know
Um,
what? This card's playable in Bloomlord.
that's true. That's also true. Zane. Could be. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say about this one. I feel like it's good, but it doesn't.
It's gonna be thrown in the bulk, taken out of
Yeah,
the deck.
yeah, that's what it feels like. Moving on, we got Kokatoriban.
Kokakatori.
4 play cost, 2 for Digivolve, 4 KDP. Blocker with piercing as it's inheritable. I feel like that's not the worst 4 drop I've seen. Blocker with piercing in its traits. What? Hello? Cut? Wyatt?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, cool. You kind of like cut out there for a second. You there?
Lovely. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Can you hear
sounds good.
me?
Yeah, we're good. I'll just cut that part out. I have it stamped. Okay. I mean,
For
what are your
sure.
thoughts on Coca Terriermon?
Bulk.
Bulk, yeah.
It's cute. Yeah. Piercing inheritable again. Solid. And structure deck. If you guys are playing sealed,
Hmm.
valuable.
Yeah.
To swing over the bodies because if you guys are playing in a sealed format for structure deck, you're gonna want to swing into the yellow tokens.
Yeah.
So that's solid. But outside of sealed, this card is gonna get kicked out for
Kicked out.
Galemons.
Speaking of Galemon, we have Galemon right here.
Yes,
Look at him.
security
He looks so
Galemon. Look
good.
at my baby. It's me.
He looks like a Komodo dragon.
He's me. I love
Yeah.
him.
But Galemon 4 drop in the line. 6 play cost, 2 for Digivolve, 6 KDP, kind of a big boy.
The 6k DP matters so much for
Yeah,
the Shine Rune mode. You can
because
just Digi in the back. You can just have him in the back and promote and
mm-hmm.
not die. It's gonna be so good.
I believe most are like 5k, right? So
Yes.
like you just get cooked by that shit. But let me read the effects. So security, you may play 1 card with Liberator trait and a play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. And Vortex, and this is our first time reading Vortex, so for the viewers, Vortex says at the end of your turn, this Digimon may attack an opponent's Digimon. With this effect, it can attack the turn it was played. That's really,
Yeah.
really nice.
Vortex is really insane. So Vortex is Rush and Raid kind of all
Mm-hmm.
wrapped up in the cute little mechanic.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, your Digimon gets plus 2 KDP for inheritable.
that's gonna be pretty much your. This is something I've been actually thinking about for a little while. I feel like each species or specific name should have their own kind of inheritable that gets stronger with their rarity, if that makes sense.
So
So like
like,
all Terramons
mm-hmm,
should have the your turn plus 2k DP,
mm-hmm.
but if it's SR Terramon, maybe it's all turns plus 1k or
Oh,
2k.
like you buff the original effect if it's an SR.
Correct, but keep
But
it's still within the same realm, so we're not getting like
yeah, buff the effect
insanely
associated with
bonkers.
Buff the effect
Yeah,
associated with rarity.
correct.
I see. That's a pretty cool card design. Wyatt.
But but
Dude,
which
the security is gonna be
Gil?
kind of low key nuts, dude. I
Yeah,
think.
no, this is insane. It basically lets you cheat in either a Teromon, which Teromon has tons of
Terror's
utility.
3, yeah.
You could cheat in
On
this.
play Surge, dude. Fucking.
Yep, the promo tarot is on play suspend an opponent's Digimon, but this also cheats in your Tamers. So free playing Tamers, which if you uh, cheat in Kazu or not, that cheats in your tarot,
Yep.
and then that cheat.
Can you cheat in
Then
your
you can
Tamer?
suspend something in tutor.
Yeah, it says card, dude.
Huge extender, huge extender.
You, you can play Shoto too, right?
Yeah, it cheats in Shotos.
So good. I wish I could
Yeah,
cheat
cheats
in
in your
my Tamers.
taros. So good, so good.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We got
Moving on to fives.
mhm.
Deramon.
Go ahead. Six play cost, 3 for Digivolve, 7 KDP. Has blocker in its effects, and on deletion, you may play one Digimon card with Avian, Bird, Vegetation, or Plant in any of its traits, and 3 KDP or less for your hand without paying the cost. Eh.
Again, this is like a Bloom Lord card trying to exist in birds, which
Hey,
I'm
man.
fine with. Like, it gives some other new niches. Again, it's going to be fine and sealed, but relegated to bulk. I love blockers with on deletions. So.
Yeah.
But we're also living in a world of blue where bouncing is the best.
Yeah. But yeah,
So yeah,
definitely looks
relegated to
like it's
bulk.
definitely looks like it's gonna be taken off for sure.
Especially for the big boy next to him.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, moving on. We got
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, look at him.
So good. The old Mace man. So he's a 7/7.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Grand Gilmon 7/7. Digivolves for 3 over level 4. On play when Digivolving, suspend one Digimon. If this effect suspends one of your Digimon, you may play one Digimon with the Avian or Bird trait for and 3K or less DP from your hand without paying cost. So this can cheat in that Muchomon we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
To get your exactly to buff yourself so you're bigger. Also plays your Taros, which we discussed cheating in Taros is good. If only this could cheat in Lopmon. So you can get Alliance.
Bro. You're crazy.
Yeah, no, it's really strong. It extends your board, which having an extra body on board is always pretty good right now, especially with Ancient Garurumon being a deck. They have to bounce lower level, but that kind of doesn't matter because Fogomon has protection against Digimon effects. So,
yeah.
But moot point. The heritable is your turn once per turn. When this Digimon attacks your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon may unsuspend.
Good.
So
swinging more than one.
Basically Vortex on swing unsuspend. Huge.
Vortex twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vortex twice, dude.
Yeah. You can only still proc Vortex once. Once per end phase.
Okay. I see. Cool. Great card. Definitely gonna see play for sure. 4 for sure. And
yeah,
absolutely. It's a great card.
Yeah.
Great card for the archetype. Moving on, we have Parrotmon. Parrotmon 7 play cost, 3 for Digivolve, 7 KDP. On play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of their Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. With piercing as its inheritable. I feel like this can be good.
It's probably fine and sealed, but no real way to cheat it out in this deck. So you're gonna be hard playing it for 7 to stun something. If it could stun a Tamer, that'd make it way more playable.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is gonna get relegated again to your bulk pile and taken out if you're building the deck.
For sure.
Honestly, BT17 Parrotmon is just infinitely better if you still wanted to play Parrotmon.
Yeah. Gotcha.
BT17 Parrotmon being a security Digimon that plays itself and then suspends something and I think stuns it as well.
So good. Okay. And moving on to the star of the
big
show.
Man himself.
Go ahead, why I take it.
Zafogomon. He play cost of 11, DP 11. Digivolves over level 5 for 3, very cheap. Vortex. So at the end of your turn, he can swing. So you can hard slam this, and for a full 11,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
opponent
swing
10.
for, and still take a body out because of vortex.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I mean,
When
would you ever actually do that just for the meme of it, or like it would be?
so we'll get into an
Okay, okay,
interaction
okay,
with that.
okay.
But
For
yes,
sure.
there is a situation where you will do that. When digivolving, suspend one Digimon, then unsuspend one Digimon. Insane, so good. Lets you be aggressive with your fives, and then you can digivolve into him and unsuspend himself.
Mm-hmm.
Alterns, when any Digimon unsuspend for this turn, this Digimon isn't affected by effects of your opponent's Digimon. It gets plus 3k.
Mm-hmm.
So you proc this during your turn, you're gonna be at 14 base, and then if you can proc it again during your opponent's turn, and then go up to 17.
Mm-hmm. The suspended.
Huge,
Dude.
huge.
Do you?
Uh,
Can you do the suspend, unsuspend, and then proc it together with this one? Oh,
Correct. Yes.
I see the things. I see the sayings.
Yeah. So you can suspend. So you'll digivolve up into Grand Gelmon. Use Grand Gelmon's effect to suspend itself.
Mm-hmm.
Cheat out a body, and then you can digivolve into you can cheat out the Muchomon, and then you digivolve up into Zephagamon for 3. Zephagamon effect to suspend Muchomon.
Yeah.
Unsuspend himself.
Buff him.
Muchomon effect. Buff him, and then buff him again with Zephaga effect, gaining protection. If you pass turn, Vortex will proc. You'll swing. Take out the body.
Dude,
Big old number.
I like his alterns effects. That's actually so fire, dude.
This is what Magna should have been.
You know what? I'll.
This
Yeah,
is the most fair version of Magna. This is a more fair Magna.
it's great, dude. I love it. I love.
And he's a bird mag. If y'all don't know, I love birds. Birds, I love birds.
It's good to have you here, Wyatt. Magic Knight Vortex Warriors
He's a bird mag.
dude. Like,
Love this
11k.
thing so much.
But then like he's gonna be 15k if you stack him right. So and then if you have Muchomon, he's gonna get another 3k.
So actually,
So
he's
he'll
gonna
be
be
at, like, 18.
during your turn. He's gonna be 15k.
Yeah.
Is gonna be 18k during your turn.
And then 14 during their turn if they trigger his alterns effect, right?
No, because it carries over. So this is just like Magna.
Oh, okay. Wait, the 3k?
Oh, I lied. Sorry, that's for this turn. For the turn, this Digimon isn't affected. Correct.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you have to wait to reproc the effect.
Yeah. But I mean, still, like unsuspending, everyone's fucking doing that. You're gonna be a 14k.
Exactly.
Damn near all the
Mhm.
time, unaffected by card effects. So
This, fair Magna.
good. All right, Eaglemon.
Huge.
12 drop, play cost 4 for Digivolve, kind of expensive. Cool design though. This card art's pretty sick. Has the effect Fortitude, and then on player when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to hand. It's getting ripped.
Again, relegated to the bulk.
ripped.
Your
Alright,
Zephagamons, so good.
I don't know. All right, let's talk
This
about
card.
Shoto. Oh, Shoto, look at him. Looks so cool.
Look at this guy. Mim Tamer. Huge play cost of 4. Your turn, when any of your Digimon attack your opponent's Digimon by suspending this Digimon, you may change the attack target to another of your opponent's Digimon or a player.
Yeah.
So when you swing in with Vortex, you can actually reverse raid into their life. So you know how you were asking for that situation if there was ever you would just hard drop for 11?
Oh, you just swing for a game like this?
Yes. If they have a Digimon on board
Dude,
and no
this deck is fucking sick as fuck. I've been like,
yeah,
like
I'm very excited.
I'm very loosely looking at this, but like, oh, this looks so fun. It looks super fun.
I'm so excited for this deck.
It has like elements of like the Digicross with like our Arrestramon, the raiding stuff, which raid is so fucking raid is strong, dude. And then using Shoto to turn it to a player instead, dude. That's so good. Big fan of him. His design's cool too. Cool ass looking tamer. Cool. And anything else you want to say on him?
No, card's great.
Cool. All right, let's move on to the option Anemoy Embrace. 5 drop says suspend one Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck, then unsuspend one Digimon. And then in security, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Really good. That's nice.
I'm gonna be honest. This card does a lot for 5. I don't know yet. Probably not because I value.
The other stuff that's in the other stuff.
No. I feel like this card has a place in the deck. I just don't value the removal. I definitely be valuing it more. But whatever this thing removes, I can punch. Is kind of my thought process. And I personally always just I personally want to max out on consistency and cheap Digivolution.
Okay. That way you can, like...
Spending 5 to... Out of security, this card's great.
Yeah.
Great bomb. But spending my 5, I could have just gone into a Zephaga and punched into the thing.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Board, this card's great.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be something to test for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I think this card...
I feel like it could be one of those bomb type cards that you
definitely has a place in the deck. I just haven't found it yet.
Gotcha. Okay. And then in the rest of the deck, you have Green Memory Boost, offensive training, basically all the trainings in their alternate forms with the birds, and they're fucking adorable, man.
The shoe, the bird.
So good. Cool.
Yeah, no, great stuff.
Cool.
Wonderful pickup. These just make the decks insanely more valuable for newer players.
For sure.
Great Memory Boost is so good, especially with the box art.
Yeah, definitely.
10 out of 10 starter deck.
Next, we're going to be talking about the yellow structure deck. Also pretty excited about this. I think Syndrillamon's definitely a cool card. Let's go over it. First things first, we got the new egg, Kyaromon. Says when attacking, once returned, if you have another Digimon, draw 1 card.
I think his egg is solid.
I think
super splashable.
Yeah, I think Yellow's been needing something like this for a little bit.
I think it's just a really good egg.
Solid.
Yeah, solid.
No complaints.
This deck does create tokens though, so that's a huge thing. Why? Like, it would also make it better.
Yeah.
So.
Next, we have Junkmon. Junkmon, a 3 play cost 0 Digivolve 1 KDP, has Decoy, puppet or trait specifically. Says when your opponent's effects would delete any of your other Digimon with puppet in its trait. By deleting this Digimon, one of those Digimon isn't deleted. And then inheritable, it has barrier. I think this card is pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's cute. I believe your tokens can get Decoy Puppet, so this will probably just be cut for the token generators.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super familiar with this line. Assuming it's anything, people are gonna be playing it like Terramon. You're gonna cut out most stuff for the Shumon line.
Shumon line, yeah.
But
cool.
Let's move on.
Speaking of
to
Shumon,
yeah.
Shumon 3 play cost 0 Digivolve 1 KDP. Says on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add one with the puppet trait and 1 card with Liberator trait among them to your hand. Return the rest of the bottom of the deck. And then inheritable, your turn, all your opponent's security Digimon get -3 KDP. This is great. I like this a lot, actually.
Yeah, this card's insanely good, just like the Terramon. It's a double tutor for 3. You're pretty much always gonna hit 2, considering all of your Shumon line is a Liberator, and all your Shumon line are puppets. You're hitting everything. This card's cracked, just like the Terramon. I'm such a strong tutor.
Got inheritable is really good too. The -3 KDP, 3K is kind of
big.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
3K is huge, bro.
Yeah, no, that helps you clear a lot of big mons and security, and a lot of people are going back to older strategies where big mons and security are being seen as a removal.
Yeah.
Like 16k bodies, we ain't clearing that easy.
Yeah, you're not getting over that. So definitely a really strong way for this this deck to kind of like swing safely.
Now, what I'm really excited about is this thing.
Next, we have Pawn Chessmon, a play cost of 3, 1 to Digivolve for black or yellow, and then 2 KDP. On play, by trashing 1 card with puppet trait in your hand, draw 2, and then inheritable reboot. That's actually fucking fire.
This card is so good. It makes Chessmon low key.
faster. Faster, can more
Well,
consistent reboot.
it makes it tier 3.
I feel like this is. I feel like
Uh,
this. I feel like this is gonna be used with the Lord Nightmon stuff coming out. I
oh,
feel
for
like,
sure.
yeah, like
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chess Nightmon. Just saying, Chess Nightmon's a Nightmon.
true.
That's black and yellow and a puppet. So
Mhm.
I think it's a puppet at least.
Yeah, but definitely gonna be cut.
Regardless,
I think it's gonna be cut for some of the other stuff that's gonna be played in the line.
this
Still.
could see play because reboot actually is really strong for the deck.
Yeah. Oh, because it swings. It swings like a Restaurant, like, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, the overclock thing. Okay, we'll get into that.
Mhm.
Next up on the list is another Ponchesmon. Ponchesmon Black Yellow. Digiball for 1 for a black and yellow. 2 KDP. Has blocker in its traits or the abilities, and on deletion by trashing 1 card with puppet. Draw 2. Also really good. That's really nice too. Well,
Again, Chessmon's gonna be a fun deck. I'm very excited. Like I said, blockers with on deletions are great,
mhm,
and with the ability to cheat these things out like crazy,
yeah.
I don't think they'll have as much of a place in the.
Shumon stuff, but
But I
but
need
the
to.
Chessmon stuff.
Yes.
It's gonna be good. Okay, moving on, we have Doggymon. Doggymon's 4 play cost, 2 to Digivolve over yellow, 4 KDP, has the effect of on play and on deletion, give one of your opponent's Digimon sec -1, and then no inheritable. Mm.
Bulk bin this thing as fast as you can.
You say again?
Bulk bin this card as fast as you can.
Yeah, I was about to say. Or moving on. Tobu Catmon, 5 drop, 2 to Digivolve, 5 KDP, has jamming and then barrier. Yeah, we're gonna get this guy moving on. Got this guy moving on.
Yeah. Great sealed card.
Shushumon, 6 play cost, 2 to Digivolve, 5 KDP. Security effect, you may play a card with Liberator to trait and a play cost of 4 or less from hand or trash without paying the cost, and then overclock the puppet trait. At the end of your turn, by deleting one of your tokens or other puppet trait Digimon, this Digimon may attack player without suspending. And then inheritable, your turn, all your opponent's security Digimon get -3 KDP. I think this is great.
Overclock's great. It basically turns all of your Digimon with Overclock into a Dramon.
Mm-hmm.
So where they can attack while they're unsuspended. That's why I was saying reboot. It could be strong in this deck, since you'll be able to unsuspend during your opponent's unsuspend phase.
And then trigger the overclock.
Yeah.
Does this work in like because it's a puppet, like you can if like it overclocks, it swings and then it dies, you can save it by popping your token.
If your token has if you have a token with decoy. Yeah. Well, no, decoy's only through protection.
Itself, right? Through itself.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, moving on. We have Pandamon. Pandamon, a 6 play cost, 3 Digivolve, 7 KDP blocker with the on deletion effect of you may play 1 level 3 Digimon card with a puppet from your hand without paying the cost. I think it's like you said earlier.
Bulk bin it as fast as possible.
Yeah. Possible. Blocker on deletion, good. Blocker on deletion, good. Next we have X Tyrannomon. Oh my god, he's so cute. I didn't even. Anyway,
adorable. Look at them in a little claw machine.
7 play cost, 4 to Digivolve over yellow or green, 7 KDP. Or you can Digivolve over a level 4 with Tyranno or Rarebond in its name for a cost of 3. Has Armor Purge in its effects, and has Digicross -2 with a level 4 with Tyranno or Rarebond in its name, and with a level 4 puppet trait. Has the inheritable barrier.
This card's weird. I don't know how I feel about it in this, specifically in this deck. It doesn't give you a level 4 with Tyrannomon.
Yeah.
Or Raramon to Digicross with.
Yeah. I mean, not good in this deck for sure, but it's definitely meant for be like a Tyranno.
Yeah, I'm just curious why this was in this set and not in like EX7.
Stuff.
Yeah, no, this is just a really weird placement. But no, it's fine. It's cool.
I think Tyranno's gonna use the crap out of this card though.
Maybe, yeah. I just don't know what other level. Yeah, we'll see. This card's weird. Let's move on.
Next we have in the line, Chapermon.
Chaperomon.
7 play cost, 3 to Digivolve, 7 KDP. Has the effect of on player when digivolving. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k DP for the turn, and if there are 3 or more Digimon, it further gets minus 3k DP. Oh god. And then all turns, once per turn, when this Digimon would leave battle area other than by your effects, by deleting one of your tokens or other puppet trait Digimon, it doesn't leave. Very good.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
This
what I was
is
talking about
some
earlier.
really good protection.
Great protection, great card. On play.
Yeah, I love this
really
card's
good.
design too. The little Gatling gun in the basket.
Gotta get the smoke dog for sure. I think this card's great. I feel like we haven't seen the other stuff, but I feel like this is one of the ones you really want to sit on compared to the other ones.
This card's so strong.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Huge
Cool.
inheritable.
In the level 6 of the deck, Sendrilmon.
The queen herself.
The queen. Such a pretty design. Great Digimon. So excited.
They took that glass slipper, the stiletto, and fudging ran with it.
Yeah, but it's okay. We love it. It's good. We've been excited for new Digimon, and they gave us one, and it's good. Play cost of 11, Digivolve for 3, 11k DP, overclock in the puppet traits, and then blocker also in its abilities. And then when Digivolving, you may play 2 familiar tokens, and they are Digimon that are yellow with 3k DP. With the effect of on deletion, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3k DP for the turn. I really want to play this deck now. I feel like
I knew it.
You said you knew it?
Yeah, of course. It's okay.
It's really nice.
Either you or Smith are gonna pilot it. We're building it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this card's great. The puppets are gonna go crazy, for sure. But yeah, great card. I think
super really good card.
Blocker's really cool. Overclock, great. And then flooding the board.
Again, the blocker adding more value to that reboot earlier.
Oh, the rebooter from this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. We have the Shin Monzemon. Play cost of 12, Digivolve for 4, 12k DP.
Card's so good.
You can Digivolve over level 5 Monzemon or Numamon in its name for a cost of 3. Armor
it's coming
Purge.
Back.
And then on play, when Digivolving, by placing one level 5 or lower card with Numamon in its name or lower in its name or the puppet trait from the trash as this Digimon's bottom source, recovery +1.
Yeah, no, if they didn't hit Nume X, this card would have been an insane problem. Card would have been an absolute nightmare.
What the fuck is this, dude?
This card's actually really, really good.
Wait, no. I thought.
Yeah, no, this card's really good. No, it's still bad. This just makes it a little more playable.
It's good though.
This card's good though.
Yeah. All right, the Tamer, Arisa Kinosaki. She's so pretty, guys. What a great design.
To be honest, I haven't read this card.
4-drop, start a turn, memory setter.
Oh, I love it already.
When effects play any of your tokens or puppet traits, Digimon, by suspending this Tamer, one of those Digimon gains Rush. Oh, that's gas. Dude, you just slammed the puppets and you just played with this by tap. What is it? You have to tap her, right? Yeah, by tapping her, and then you send them in to die. Pop it.
This card's fantastic.
Oh my god,
this card's
it's gonna be so fun. If you haven't realized, me and Wyatt fucking love EX sets. They're just really fun. It's I can't get enough of it. Moving on to 5 cost noble option card, Noble Family Arts. Main effect,
what a banger name! What a banger name! That's the most shonen anime attack in the world. I love it.
It says main one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6k DP for the turn, and if there's 3 or more, it further gets minus 6k DP, and then Insecurity activate its main effect. I think I have the same opinion of this. It's kind of expensive, good in sealed, but it's
the fact that it's activate main is actually kind of huge, though.
What, the main effect?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I still think it's. I still think there's just better things that you could do other than like hard drop.
Oh, for sure. I definitely think you'll probably play a similar engine to what I'm doing if you're focusing on consistency.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
but
and then
again, box art, memory boosts, go hard.
Yeah, box art, memory boost, all these. Oh, dude, this mental training's sick, dude.
It's so good.
Dude, I Can't wait to get playsets of these. Yeah. And that kind of wraps up the two structure decks for both Galemon and Teromon
Shumon.
and for the Shumon. Overall, really great stuff as a new player. What do you think, Wyatt?
I think these are insanely good value for newer players. They're strong strategies out of the box, and they give you 7 staples out the get go.
Yeah, dude, you get memory boosts,
And
you get all the trainings. Like, no reason why you
exactly,
shouldn't be getting this, or at least like 2 of the yellow, so you can fill out your SRs that you're missing for the
agreed.
1-2-2s, and then also like 2 of the Guardians. If you're just getting into the game and you got a group of buddies and you're like, oh, like I want to play Digimon, get 2 of the yellow, 2 of the green. That way you have a playset of all the trainings for future deck purposes, and then you have like yellow Memboost and then green Memboost that are alternate
Definitely
arts, mind
think
you.
yes. And these are great trade bait
Oh yeah,
since they have
absolutely,
these are
absolutely.
wonderful trade bait for returning players and for
Returning players and new players for sure.
hmm
But yeah, nonetheless, I think it's really good. Definitely get them if you're able to get them in score, but don't scalp them. We don't like scalpers here.
no scalpers.
Hmm.
Just get what you need, guys.
Yeah. Hey there, guys. Thanks for joining Hayate and I in the EX7 Structure Deck review, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.